Thanks for spending your Friday afternoon with 2K Sports and the NBA. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Philadelphia 76ers. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, down low.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Kidd to pass to Garnett. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the 76ers head coach, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Durant. Fires from deep. That's good.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Stockton. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Here's Garnett. Here's Durant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Mutombo to pass to Garnett. First shot won't go. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Stockton. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Durant. Six on the shot clock. Here's Bird. Butler covering. No good from outside. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Stockton. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Yao. Over Durant. Yao, good. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Pass to Garnett. Now here's Durant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Oh, KD just filthy from the mid-range, unguardable most of the time.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Stockton. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Butler. They get it again. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Can't get it to fall.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
There's the horn. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Yao in at the 4 slot. Here's Durant, and rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Here's Mutombo. No made baskets yet. Outside Durant. The 3. KD. What else would you expect?
KD really just rising up against anybody. That height and length makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. The baseline J. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Here's Bird. Butler covering. Bird passes to Durant. Pass to Bird. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Garnett. Here's Bird. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. Tries again. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Garnett's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Sixers leading. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Garnett passes to Durant. Off target from 3-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Stockton's shot is off.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Kidd, the pass to Mutombo. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Spurs trail by 3. Stockton, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Butler. And there's the rejection. The Sixers lead by 3. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Kidd. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Kidd's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Yao. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? Mutombo with the rebound. Here's Bird. Over Butler. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drumline. And measuring up the shot. Oh, he almost had it. Give it up for the participants.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Bird in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Durant for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Outside Butler. Beyond the arc. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Here's Garnett. Now Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Yep, that one goes. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Stockton, guarded by Durant. Here's Yao. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 11.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Kidd, the pass to Durant. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Yao. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Durant. Here's Bird. Butler covering. Mutombo, the pass to Garnett. There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant for 3. Pass to Bird. Outside Durant. There's the 3. On target from range. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great natural instincts of Durant. A good decision maker now on the pick and roll.
Here's Stockton. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
1:10 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Garnett. Here's Durant. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Durant's got 12.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Stockton, still without a bucket. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Yao. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Pass to Garnett. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Rebound by San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Durant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Yao. No good with a layup.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. We've got Butler, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. So it's Philadelphia now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Kidd, the pass to Durant. They set the screen. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
For a spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
Good on the second one.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Pass to Yao. Inside. Tipped. Now Durant. Here's Kidd. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if coach's message resonates, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Stockton. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a 3-second violation. The Sixers lead by 4. Here's Kidd. Pass to Bird. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Bird. And down it goes. 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 6. San Antonio with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Kidd. Outside Durant. The three. Gets the three ball to go. And now a 9-point 76ers lead.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
Here's Stockton, guarded by Durant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades and shoots. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Kidd. Ooh, poked away. Releases. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 7. 58 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Garnett. Knocks it loose.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Butler finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 seconds left in the game.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. O'Neal is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Payton in at point guard. Outside, Gasol. Pass to Leonard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his first foul. Now here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Artest with the ball. Picked up by Olajuwon. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
McGrady against Payton. Pass to Booker. Tatum with the screen on Artest. Here's Booker. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Artest kicks to Leonard. Back to Artest. Now here's Leonard. Guarded by Tatum. Nobody near Leonard. Gilmore passes to Gasol. And Shaq pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Tatum. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Artest. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Payton passes to Tatum. Olajuwon against Gasol. To the inside. Gasol pulls it in. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Now I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. He laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. He mentioned how with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Thank you, David. Here's Tatum following the score by Cleveland. Shoots over Leonard. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Artest up top. Tatum against McGrady. And they recover it. Kept alive. Goes up with it again. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Cavaliers leading. Artest left side. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, you're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Payton. Tatum out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Booker in at the 2.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Tatum against Leonard. Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. He can't get that one.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Artest dishes to Leonard. Three-pointer. Rebound, Detroit.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Booker up top, covered by Artest. Booker the pass to Payton. Now Booker. Shaq with a screen on Artest. From outside, off the mark. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Gasol. Over Payton. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Artest.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. On the wing, Payton. McGrady covering. And it's good for 2. Payton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Payton likes to work up close and personal with the basket, but he can stretch it out when he needs to.
Gasol against O'Neal. Pass to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Olajuwon with the rebound. Pistons trail by 7. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Payton. Tatum with the screen on Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet away. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McGrady outside. Artest the pass to McGrady. They set the pick. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shot's good by Gilmore.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Payton. 59 seconds left in the first half. Olajuwon kicks to Booker. Pass to Tatum for the 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
McGrady outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pistons trail by 6. Payton finds Olajuwon. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays? Shaq on attack.
Leonard with the ball. Two on the clock. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. ERFIPLAYHARDStreaming. And thinking about the shot. Nice try. One more time. A round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's our test. So with Love on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Tracy McGrady. Kawhi Leonard is out there with our test. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Gilmore in at the center position. Hayden finds Olajuwon. Pistons passing it around. Booker the pass to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
McGrady dishes to Gasol. Pass to Leonard. Unloads. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Outside Tatum. Here's Shaq. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Gilmore's got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard the pass to Artest. McGrady outside. They set the pick. Fader on the way. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Olajuwon. Booker with it. McGrady covering. No good from Booker.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Down low. Here's Gilmore. Outside for Gasol. Drills it from outside. Gasol's got 5 now.
And, you know, for a big man, Gasol's got great urgency to his play. I love the quick action on that jumper.
Pass to Olajuwon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Cleveland leading by 5. 1:39 left in the third quarter. McGrady a screen on Payton. Leonard kicks to McGrady. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. McGrady against Payton. Olajuwon with a screen for Tatum. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Olajuwon.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Outside Leonard. Outside Artest. From past the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Payton. Outside Tatum. Now, here is O'Neal. Here's Payton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of this. Good on the second free throw. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Booker against Artest. Here's McGrady. Pass to Gilmore. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 4 assists in the game.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so it's Cleveland headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for the Pistons, Olajuwon is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Tatum, and it's Payton in at the 1. Gasol against Olajuwon. A 3 from Leonard. Kawhi drills the 3-pointer.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
Booker looking around over Artest. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Devin Booker.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Leonard draws the double on the high post. That's good from Gasol on the assist from Leonard. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
Leonard against Tatum. Pass to Shaq. Unloads from 9. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Gilmore's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Artest the pass to McGrady. And here's Leonard. Over Payton. And again, it's Cleveland.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Tatum against Leonard. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Gilmore's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. McGrady dishes to Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Here's Tatum. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
McGrady passes to Leonard. Over Tatum. Leonard, no luck. Pistons trailed by 11. Payton dishes to Tatum. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Leonard against Tatum. Leonard kicks to McGrady. Outside Gasol. Pass to Leonard. Over Tatum. And it's Leonard again missing. And so Payton will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Tatum finds Olajuwon. Good work defensively by Gasol. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
That one falls. Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 13. Steps back. Here's Tatum. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker against Artest. McGrady, a screen on Booker. Back to McGrady. Shot clock at 3. A 3 from Leonard. It's not going to go for him. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
A great way to finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Indiana Pacers. A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Mutombo in at the 5. Here's Kidd. Pass to Garnett. The deep 3 from Durant. And Havlicek pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's Havlicek. And here's Allen. Shot clock at 6. Fires it from 18. Deflected!
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
Garnett passes to Bird. Pass to Garnett. Over Wembanyama. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Ewing. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, down low, Ewing's strength gives him the upper hand. He's pretty agile as well, helping him push through the contact.
Here's Kidd. Here's Bird. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Pass to Ewing. Rebound by the 76ers.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Durant, pass to Kidd. Here's Bird. Now here's Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Durant, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Wembanyama, pass to Havlicek. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, we've talked about this often. Hondo does a lot of things that help you win. They're from deep range. That'll help spread the floor, too.
Here's Garnett. Durant for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. A minute 15 left in the opening quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Kidd, the pass to Durant. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Havlicek. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Wembanyama. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Havlicek's shot is off. 76ers trail by 3. Here's Bird. Lets it fly. The kick to Durant. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fires away from way outside. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Indiana ahead. They lead by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Wembanyama, and it's Allen in a 2-guard. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Kidd. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Allen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now here's Wembanyama. Tight defense on him. Clock at 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot by Kidd, no good. Indiana leading. And here is Antetokounmpo.
Well, it's always good to see big guys like Ewing aggressively and forcefully take it to the rim and throw it down.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Timeout called, the 76ers. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Bird. Philadelphia with another miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Havlicek. It's intercepted. Pass break, Philadelphia. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Larry Bird, snatching the ball and running the entire floor, rack to rack for the big bucket.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Off target with the 3. The Sixers trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the second period. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Here's Kidd. Still no points. And that misses. That would have put him up. Havlicek passes to Antetokounmpo. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Ewing. It's blocked. Now Durant. Pass to Kidd. Here's Garnett. Here's Bird. Antetokounmpo with the block.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
Allen finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Ewing. And it's rejected. And they recover it.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bird. 5 points in the game. Pass to Durant. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And it's Indiana's ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Ewing passes to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Wembanyama screen to win the drought. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Kidd. And that's good from 17 feet.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Indiana ahead, up 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fed half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. So it's Philadelphia now It's a one-point game. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Garnett in at the four-man position. And it's Bird missing. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Havlicek. Top of the key. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Havlicek's got 5 now.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Garnett, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Durant. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Here's Indiana. They lead by 1. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Pass to Allen. The 3-ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. Mutombo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Kidd for the lead. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. There's a screen. Puts one up from 19. And he hits the jump shot. He has 7.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Havlicek. And here's Allen. 4 on the clock. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Lets it fly. Another one falls for Indiana.
And you know, the way Giannis Antetokounmpo moves in the pick and roll is tough for the defense. I mean, there's no way really to match his size and skill set.
Here's Bird. He has 7. Off target at the rim.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's closely guarded. Ewing passes to Havlicek. Fires in the triple. And now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
Boy, how about that dime from Patrick Ewing? Very impressive. Passes like this speak to his unselfishness.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Garnett. Durant looking around. Here's Mutombo. Back to Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Ewing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ewing's got 6.
You know, with his size, skills, mobility, and touch, Patrick Ewing is the perfect option near the basket.
Here's Garnett, covered by Wembanyama. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he's good on the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Garnett. Durant with it. For 3. The rebound by Allen. Pacers leading by 5. Wembanyama with it. Havlicek passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Havlicek. Lets it go from 11. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Kidd. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. The Pacers out in front, up by 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Ewing in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Bird. Counted from distance.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
Indiana leading. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Havlicek. From deep. Drops in the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the basket by Mutombo.
The 7-2 force around the hoop. I think I'd go to Mutombo in the post every trip.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Allen. Puts it up. Here's Wembanyama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Kidd, the pass to Garnett. 19-footer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Allen outside. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers call timeout. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the basket by Mutombo.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Down low. Here's Bird. Antetokounmpo with the block. Allen, right side to the paint. It's stolen away. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Durant's shot is off. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Durant. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. Now Allen from downtown. No good that time. 41 seconds left in the fourth.
Clutch bucket from Kevin Garnett. He wants the ball in these big-time situations.
And so they foul intentionally. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
.40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there.
Third team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. 2 shots. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you got to hit your free throws.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Count it! The specialty of KG's, the lob slam.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jason Kidd. First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Ray Allen. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
The shot by Kidd, no good. So it's Indiana winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Sacramento Kings facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now Sacramento starting five. Maravich is out there with Anthony. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Jordan in at the small forward. Here's our test. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Embiid the screen for three. Maravich. Gasol with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. You're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
And he sinks the second. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Sacramento now. 4-point game. Maravich the pass to Jordan. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Artest kicks to Leonard. Back to Artest. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Jordan. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Sacramento. Pass to Maravich. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Anthony, defended by Gasol. 6 on the shot clock.
You know, he's so tough to defend without fouling. Melo puts the defenders in tough spots.
First team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Carmelo Anthony, 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now, here is Artest. Pass to Leonard. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Leonard looking around. 4 on the shot clock. The Cavaliers with another miss. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Anthony. Sacramento again missing. McGrady kicks to Leonard. Pass to Artest. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Really left alone that time.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Mirovic. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Jordan. It's stolen by McGrady. Outside Leonard. Now Artest. Mirovic defending. Artest against Jordan. 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard and Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
That gives them the lead. Anthony's got 5.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Inside. Can't hit that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Kings lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the floor for Sacramento, Anthony out there with Mirovic. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Embiid. And it's Chamberlain in its center. Back to Artest. Gasol on the high post. Embiid's there. Gasol finds Leonard. There's the screen. The tray. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Anthony, the pass to Jordan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Artest. The 3. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here is Anthony. He's got 5. Outside Jordan. There's the 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
3 points.
Jordan's got the lead up to 1 now for Sacramento. Jordan's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. McGrady passes to Gasol. Back to McGrady. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Mirovic against Leonard. And Mirovic on the basket on the assist by Chamberlain. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here is McGrady. McGrady sets a screen for Leonard. You can't get that one to fall. Good D by Jordan. Mirovic against Artest. It's deflected. Pass to McGrady. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. McGrady sets a screen for Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Jordan. And it's Leonard missing. The Kings leading. Now here's Jordan. He has 5. Here's Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, once he gets the ball in that close, you've already lost. Anthony will find a way to hurt you.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Anthony. 1:04 left in the second quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now McGrady. Leonard with no one around. Again, Leonard missing. Leonard against Maravich. Great that time from Leonard.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
McGrady passes to Gilmore. Now Leonard.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouls.
For Cleveland, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Anthony against Artest. Pulls from the top of the key. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Leonard. Outside Artest. Fires the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings ahead, up 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
So with Irving on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Tracy McGrady is out there with Gasol. Then there's Artest. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Maravich, following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Embiid dishes to Maravich. Shoots. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Maravich has got the first basket of the second half. That one for Sacramento. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
McGrady passes to Leonard. Leonard with the range.
That is absolutely ridiculous range from Kawhi. My goodness, it feels like he just stepped across half court.
Timeout called by the Kings. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Jordan outside. Pass to Maravich. Back to Jordan. Chamberlain a screen to the middle. 4 on the clock. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
The Cavaliers trailing. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Gasol deciding where to go with it. The open shot by Leonard and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Maravich the pass to Jordan. And the 3 off target.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside Leonard. McGrady sets a screen for Leonard. Over Jordan. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Jordan outside. Pass to Maravich. Launches it from deep. They get it again. Chamberlain. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Chamberlain got it all tied up now for the Kings. Artest against Maravich. Outside Gasol. Leonard, that's for 2. Good, and the assist that time by Gasol. Leonard's got 16 points. Leonard's gotten 6 of his 11 attempts to go in so far from the field, shooting almost 55%. Jordan, a screen on Leonard. To the paint. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Pass to Artest. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Leonard gets it to go.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
Anthony with it. He's got 7. Jordan outside. Puts up a deep 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Artest. Gasol a screen. Here's McGrady. Over Embiid. Here's Gasol. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Sacramento, they've got Anthony. Embiid is out there with Jordan. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Maravich in at the 2.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now, here is McGrady. Here's Leonard. Back to McGrady. Pass to Gasol. Leonard with the ball. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. Anthony can't hit. And here are the Cavaliers. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Artest. Back to Leonard. The shot from 20 feet away. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Chamberlain. Cavaliers with the rebound. Gilmore's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Leonard. And he nails that one right through the net. Leonard's got 21.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Timeout, Sacramento. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
Jordan against Leonard. Gasol, a screen on Jordan. Outside Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them the lead.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
Jordan finds Embiid. Mirovic against Leonard to the middle. Here's Jordan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Jordan's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Leonard, the pass to McGrady. Down low. Cleveland moving the ball around. Puts up a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And here's Anthony for 3. No good. Shot missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
46 seconds left in the game. Leonard fires away from outside. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Jordan outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Gilmore grabs the miss. And that's an intentional foul.
Wilt Chamberlain. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Gilmore.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And here are the Kings now. There's Embiid.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
No good from Jordan.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, Kawhi Leonard.
We got this. 2 shots. The last on the first.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
3-pointer by Embiid. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Allen in at the 2. He drops it from range.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball, Ray Allen, ready to fire.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Ewing. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Wembanyama pass to Havlicek. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Leonard outside from behind the arc. Second chance shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
You know, it's hard to establish good D on Gasol because of his height and his width. But, you know, he'll happily win a trip to the line by using what he has.
The first one falls. Hits both from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesnst like to leave points on the table.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 4-point game. Here's Ewing. The Pacers again can't hit.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Artest. Back to Leonard. Uncovered. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Leonard's got 7 points.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Not a lot of room. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. And that one drops for him. He's got 5.
Boy, how about that dime from Patrick Ewing? Very impressive. Passes like this speak to his unselfishness.
From deep three-point land, McGrady shot is off. Pacers trail by 4. Antetokounmpo surveys. Ewing passes to Allen, pulls it from the top of the key, and he knocks the jumper down.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to Artest. Let's go with a 3. Indiana with a rebound. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Allen. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Pass to Gasol. Now Leonard. The fadeaway. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The Cavs trailing. Leonard with the ball. 7 points in the game. He takes it in. Here's Gilmore. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Indiana ahead, up 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And the Cavs with possession on the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Ewing in at the 5 spot. Gasol against Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Indiana. Allen outside. Pass to Ewing. Now here's Allen. Fires top of the key. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Boy, I love Ray Allen's movement. He's been outstanding, getting quality shots tonight.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Ewing. Checked by Gasol. Over to the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Havlicek's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 3. To the inside. Gilmore. Counted.
Playing with such brute force on the inside. Gilmore with the size and some pretty good moves, too.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. For 3, Allen. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's our test. Allen defending. And here's Gasol. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ewing passes to Allen. Over Leonard. Allen can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, you can't allow Gilmore that kind of positioning. I mean, once he gets it, he's throwing it down every time.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Havlicek. A minute 20 left to play in the first half of basketball. Wembanyama. Pass to Allen. Over Leonard. Allen missing again. The Cavaliers lead by 4. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And there's the screen. Allen against Leonard. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Fades back. Gasol misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
For 3, Allen. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Allen's got 15 points.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Gasol. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's good. 2 points. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No points yet. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cleveland on top. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And that's very much a shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Cleveland leading by 3. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Gasol in at power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. McGrady to pass to Leonard. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Havlicek. Leonard defending. Here's Havlicek. No points so far. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the middle. Here's Gilmore. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Curtis Gilmore is just a massive guy and strong, too. I mean, rugged, a center that is flat out a beast on both ends of the floor. Banged my head against that dude many a times. It was not fun.
And he makes a first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pacers trail by 5. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Ewing passes to Allen. From outside, off the mark. Pass to McGrady. Leonard outside. Launches it. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And here are the Pacers now. Antetokounmpo to pass to Wembanyama. Wemby showing off the range.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Now Leonard. He's got 12. Here's Artest. Offensive rebound. Here's Gilmore. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And so it's Indiana with it after the basket by Cleveland. For three, Allen. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to McGrady. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. And now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
McGrady, the pass to Gasol. Oh, there's the alley. Leonard for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Still without a bucket. Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ewing. There's the block.
Respect the reach of Gilmore because it's extensive. Makes blocking shots look really easy.
Leonard with the ball. The 3 is up. Pacers with a rebound. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pacers trail by 7. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama screen. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Ewing in at the 5. Wembanyama, no good. Cleveland leading by 7. Pass to McGrady. Here's our test. From the wing. Here's Gilmore. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ewing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you know, it's never easy trying to defend Ewing inside, which is why he gets fouled.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I also have to praise them for their 3-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
A towering presence on both ends. Ewing is a nightly double-double threat for his team.
And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Leonard passes to McGrady. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Cleveland again missing.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And the three-pointer goes.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And here's Indiana now. They trail by 9. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Leonard with the ball. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Leonard's got 21 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Antetokounmpo for 3. Allen. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Leonard looking around. All alone. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Give him 23.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Ewing. No luck on that one. And it's Leonard with the ball for Cleveland. Here's Artest. Pass to McGrady. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Gasol, a screen on Allen. Artest. No good with the triple. Here's Indiana. 9-point game. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to McGrady. Baseline jumper.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete. At his size, with his agility and length and strength. And what really makes him special is that he works so hard on the defensive end. If he's on you, you He's going to make it a long night for you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. After the basket by Cleveland. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So it's Cleveland winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now, time for our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.